If you don't want your business out in these streets, you're going to want to, cut that type of person off, keep your distance. Don't even say too much. Keep them guessing. Keep them on their toes. Keep them confused. Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Fiance, and if you're new here, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and a comment if you wish. On my channel, you'll find many different variations of content related to spirituality, personal development, leveling up, becoming the best versions of ourselves, lifestyle, and so much more. So if you find those types of topics and, that type of content interesting, you might want to subscribe because you're going to, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it and you're going to have a good time. I promise you. So today I want to talk about spotting a friend from a foe, because at the end of the day, we don't have time for no fake friends, okay? We don't have time for people to be coming around us and snaking us out, dogging us out, okay? We don't have time for people to be trying to deceive us, all right? We are trying to elevate in life. We're trying to come across genuine people and connect with genuine souls and build genuine connections, okay? And I'm going to be going in detail as much as possible on these type of friends because as someone who used to overlook the smaller details of what someone has done to me, it then blew up in my face later on down the line, and I don't want that to happen to you. For example, you may notice something about someone that it just rubs you the wrong way, but you ignore it. And then boom, months down the line, that person really show you their true colors. Okay, let's get into how to spot a friend from a foe. First way of spotting a friend from a foe is going to be one of the most obvious ones, which is gossiping. Gossiping is normal, and we have all gossiped in some way, shape, or form. No matter how long ago it was, you have participated in gossip. And the thing is, gossip can also be good gossip, because you could, or someone could be gossiping to you about someone who just accomplished something very major, right? Or, just spreading the joy and excitement about somebody else's life, or something that's going on in the world, which helps you to build some type of, connection to a person, of understanding of a person, which is a good thing. But we are talking about the negative aspects of gossiping today. Obviously, when it comes down to this is someone who wants to ruin the person's reputation. They want to ruin your reputation, okay? Someone who cannot hold a secret for nothing. Like, this person will literally tell your business the moment you told them. They go tell everybody and their mother. And then everything you told them be mixed all up and not even what you said, okay? This is the type of person who will invite you and someone you no longer associate with and tell you guys both totally two different things. Y'all both show up and it's so awkward, it's so weird, and it was just to cause some type of explosion between you guys. It was to cause some type of conflict between y'all. Okay, this is the type of person who will tell you somebody else's business and tell you not to tell them, right? But they will. Okay. All right. Soon as you tell them your business, they're going to go tell the same person the same thing. So this is someone you cannot trust, because if they telling someone else's business to you, they're going to tell your business too. And I've actually witnessed this where someone told me something personal about somebody else's life that I didn't even ask for. It just came out of nowhere. And this person kind of was pretty gossipy to me. Just explosive at the mouth. I don't even know if this person knows that she gossiped a lot, because some people tend to not even know that they're gossiping. Some people aren't always intentionally gossiping, but she was very explosive at the mouth and just would talk just sporadically about certain things that I did not ask to know. Please be cautious of obviously someone who's like this, because if you don't want your business out in these streets, you're going to want to, cut that type of person off, keep your distance. Don't even say too much. Keep them guessing. Keep them on their toes. Keep them confused. Allow them to think and say whatever they want. So now I call this friend the clout chaser friend. All right. This is totally different from social climbing, because I'm someone who is an advocate and understanding of social climbing. It's important no matter how it sounds. But we're talking about clout chasing, all right? This is someone who has shiny object syndrome when it comes down to their friends. This is the type of person who's been studying you for months And then as soon as, they got the opportunity to come across you, now they want to be your friend, but really they've been studying you because they see that you got money. They see that you got a certain lifestyle, that you know certain people, and they like, oh, if I hang out with them, they gonna put me on with them. All right. So they not even around for you. They not even around for your good vibration. They not around for your good energy, for your good personality characteristic. They are around for what they can get. Okay. And once they get this thing, they gone. They not even gonna say you put them on. They gonna be like, yeah, man, I made it to the top, man. They gonna be like, they not even gonna give you your props and tell you, yeah, such and such put me on, and I'm so grateful. They're not even gonna do that. Actually had a friend who a while back where wasn't somebody I was extremely close to, but we just randomly started hanging out, and this person was so intrigued to want to hang out with me, but I noticed she was so, she was always asking questions pertaining to a specific thing in my life. It wasn't like about me, and when she wasn't really getting the information and the value she was looking for from me, she started to act really weird and distant out of nowhere, and also started to show her true colors. So this type of person is real, you know what I'm saying? They know how to change it up. All right. They real two-faced it. They know how to real come in real swiftly, sweep you off your toes and make you feel like you their best friend. And you're not. You got to pay attention to these people. They come in and be like, oh my God, I love that. You know what I'm saying? They just around for something. You got to pay attention. Another obvious one, but I'm gonna give you some details. A jealous person. Now, to me, jealousy and envy, of course, goes hand in hand. And how it is described is that jealousy is someone who is in a fear-based mentality and thinks that you're going to take something that they have or that they want, or you already have something that they want. Okay. So now they're jealous of you because of that thing that you have. All right. And we have heard it all before. I was like, I'm so jealous of you. Sometimes obviously that is, they're not necessarily jealous and like evil, but don't take that. Don't overlook that though. Okay. Don't overlook that with certain people when they say certain things like that, because jealousy plays out in a variation of ways. It can play out in the fact that they may be jealous of the fact that you have a beautiful relationship with your family. And so they try to discourage you on being around your family, or try to make you look at your family in a negative way. They may try to intentionally sabotage you and make you go in a bad directions by giving you the wrong advice, the wrong tips, and also try to mislead you in a way. This is a person who will literally humiliate you in public, whether it's silently or not. I had a friend who didn't tell me I had gum in my hair. I was 19 years old. We went to a party. It was me and my friend, and we had our guy friends with us, but my guy friends wasn't around us during this time. And it was some girls who were on the side of us had to tell me I had gum in my hair. My friend, I had a bun in my head. Girl, she know dang well she seen that gum in my hair. And when the girls told me, she's like, girl, nobody told you had gum in your hair? And then my friend kind of had like it's like a certain smirk certain people give too. I can't explain this looks that people have. It's like a real smirky look, like, yeah, she's embarrassed. I want to embarrass her. Like, this is the type of person who wants to embarrass you. Like, they will say certain things out loud, obviously different from someone who is a gossiping person. Instead, they're going to tell your business out loud. Like, they're the type of person who's going to, like, you come across a guy, right? Your zipper down. Your friend ain't going to tell you your zipper down. Your track is showing. They're not going to tell you your track is showing. Like, these are very jealous people. Okay. Very conniving. Okay. And I will also say that an envious person, though, is someone who envies you as a person. They want to be. And I think that jealousy can form into envy, of course, depending upon the person, because a person who's jealous or even envious lacks something within themselves. So their own insecurities is affecting them outwardly to target other people instead of themselves. And that leads me to the sneak disser. The sneak disser slash hater. In my opinion, a jealous friend can eventually become a hater. And a hater is someone who didn't receive that job opportunity, had a failed relationship, has their life fell apart, and instead of them building themselves back up, building their confidence back up, they now hate every person with a beautiful relationship. They hate every person with a beautiful friendship, a beautiful life. They will intentionally try to torment and talk down on anybody with that thing. Okay, only their opinions matter to them. All right. And the reason why I say sneak disser, because people, artists tend to sneak diss each other online or whatever the case may be. I had a friend. This is another friend, y'all. I'm gonna probably give a story on every little section. I had a friend who, this was a friend of a friend, and it was something very small, y'all. It was something very small. I noticed it, but I didn't say nothing about it. I was getting my hair braided by this girl, and mind you, this is not my friend. This is my friend's friend, and I already got weird vibes from her because she started to, I think she didn't like the fact that me and my friend, I'm gonna call her Trinity, but our friend's name is Trinity. She didn't like that me and this girl, our friend Trinity, was both of our friend. We had a cool relationship. We really didn't have the best relationship though, because I was a friend who didn't tell me I had gum in my hair, y'all. But anyway, she was like, yeah, me and Trinity been friends for years. That's my best friend. And she said this out of nowhere. We just sitting down having a normal conversation, and she goes into this whole freaking, what's the word? I don't know. She goes into this whole freaking spiral of how her and Trinity have been best friends for years. Like, that's my best friend. Like, it was just like, okay, I'm happy for you guys. And then after that, she had somebody come over who was like a family friend. And during this time, I had a different car. So her friend, or whoever this was like, whose car is that outside? And I'm like, oh, that's my car or whatever. She's like, oh my God, I love your car. And during this time, this was my baby. This was a Infiniti G35 two-door. And the girl says, girl, that's literally the same car as such and such car. That's literally the same car. Like it's not a big deal. That's basically what she was trying to say. Like, that car is not all that. She was a hater. Okay. And the girl's like, the cars are totally different. Like, the girl that she's talking about has a silver car, 4-door, and it's very plain, to be honest. My car had rims and all the stuff. And basically, that's an example of a hater. This person is very bitter in regards to something about you, about other people, about life, and they gon' don't do it. This person gonna try to make you bitter about life. All right. So cut that person off immediately. They gotta go. And pay attention. Pay attention to the little sneak dissing that people be saying. Like, people be saying, like, this is totally different from joking with your own friend, being a jokester with your friend or whatever. This is someone who intentionally says little backhanded compliments about you. And you like, did this person just said that? No, they didn't say that. They definitely said that. They definitely did. Now, this friend, I'm going to be honest, I couldn't put a title on this person because this person can carry many different characteristics, many of the traits that I mentioned above or before. But this is someone, I'm going to just say this is a fake person, period. Fake. Just fake. Like, you ever came across somebody, he's like, this person's so phony. Like, yes, that's what we're going to talk about. Like, this is somebody who is just beyond phony. Like, phony, girl, you're phony. Like, okay, I said that so many times. But this is someone who is like very insincere about you, about things you have going on or whatever. Like, they don't really care. This is the type of person to invite you out. All right. This is the type of person to invite you out, and you show up at the event and they pretend like you don't even exist. And then later that night, they like, oh my God, I totally forgot you were here. Like, this is the type of person to act one way in front of you and towards you, but they get around their other friends, they treat you like shit. They treat you like you don't belong or something. All of a sudden they went from I love you to I don't know her. We've seen it in the movies where how people will treat you one way around a certain group of friends, but deep down inside, they actually like that person. They actually admire that person. They actually, connect with that person and relate or whatever it is. But this is also a person who feels they either are more superior than you because they may have more money than you. They may have more something more than you. Okay, so that's why they treat you that way. Deep down inside, they are needing this to boost their own ego up or their own insecurities, or they may feel inferior to you. So they may do these same things because they feel like you have more than them or you're better than them at something. So I'm going to treat you in this type of manner. This is a person who is also very self-absorbed. You'll find that they're very talkative about themselves. Like you can be having a conversation with the person and they talking about themselves the whole entire hour. Like they don't even let you get 2 words in. You don't need those type of friends. They gotta go. So now we have, I will call this person basically a manipulator / gaslighter. This is someone who plays on your heartstrings. And the thing is, a lot of people don't realize this or recognize this in friendships. I was that person. Didn't recognize this in friendships at all until, the aftermath. And this is basically a person who intentionally invalidates you, emotionally invalidates you. And as human beings, we do seek validation. But when someone's intentionally invalidating you, there's a problem here. Okay, we have a problem. This is someone who will try to make you feel shameful for your own beliefs, your own opinions, your own values. They will also make you question your sanity in a way. Say you're speaking about some type of topic and they all of a sudden are questioning you on purpose or trying to manipulate your mind, your thought process to make you question the things that you even say, on purpose. And these people get a freaking, what is it called? A hit out of doing that to people. All right. And not only that, a prime example, one of the best explanations I can make of this in a very minor way where you may not even pay attention is where, say it's your turn to speak on something, right? And as soon as you start speaking on something, like it's your turn to speak, the person starts to all of a sudden start going like this and looking at other stuff, or, all of a sudden they're doing something else. But you had they had your whole undivided attention. Okay. You over there listening to them and, agreeing or saying whatever the case may be. But as soon as you have something to say or whatever, they're doing something else. They're sighing. Like, y'all, I didn't experience this with a couple of people and it would piss me off. Like I said, it will make you question yourself. Like their goal is to make you feel like you're not worthy in a way, and not feel good about yourself. And we don't need that either. Okay, none of these people I mentioned we need. Okay, so if you are experiencing something like this, even in your own family, you should know like that person doesn't have your best interests at heart. The last one is going to be a friend who competes with you. Obviously, this is someone who sees you as competition. This is someone who views you in a way where they need to beat you at all costs. They don't view you as a friend to support. They view you as a friend to beat. Oh, you got a new house? Let me go buy a bigger house. Oh, you giving the man a $20 tip? Let me give the man a $100 tip. Now, ain't nothing wrong with giving a $100 tip, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with buying a bigger house, but you got to pay attention to how people get, all right? For an example, okay, let me start getting all these examples. Person that I can best explain this situation is like, say you say something or you do something, the person gets very aggressive. They very aggressive, very assertive, and you just like, yo, chill. Have a chill pill, bro. calm down. You know, you say one thing, then they like, oh, well, that's not true. Like they just with the quickness and try to go against you, and it's just too much for me. You know, they don't clap when you win. Not even the little things, okay? They don't clap when you win. They will start to eventually try to copy you if they're not doing this already. And if they're not copying you, they will probably be looking up ways to outdo you in some type of way, whatever it may be. And obviously, they may deal with this due to how they grew up. I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with healthy competition. We need healthy competition to get things done in our life. But when your friend is competing with you, we have a problem. Okay? We have a problem. So, anyways, y'all, I hope this video was helpful to you in some type of way. And I hope you do stay tuned for more future videos. And I hope you guys enjoy my content and who I am as a person, because I'm looking forward to connecting with you. All right.